everybody, welcome back to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home to the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host, Rubber Toe, and we are broadcasting atop, say it with me now, the Yomatsu Hara Sakai Tower. And tonight, you've been waiting for it. It is the semi-final round for the Muscle Car Masters Diecast Racing Tournament. The final 8 cars are going to duke it out tonight to see which 4 are going to move on to next week's finale and be crowned the Muscle Car Masters champion, who will also move on to the year-end season tournament known as the King of Monsters. But I am done chattering. Y'all want to get to the racing? Let's see who the first 4 drivers in the first half of the semifinal round are, shall we? All right, first up, we got Numbskull from Numbskull Racing in that gorgeous metallic purple Pontiac Firebird. He's going to be joined by Sam Hall from Team DRT 3K in that red and white Chevy Camaro, weighing in at 58.5 grams. And the first Cougar is in this group, driven by James Ironbeard from Ironbeard Customs, has one of the lightest cars in this field at 48.2 grams. And last but certainly not least, Scoop Dively from Poverty Hollow in that P51 themed Mustang Fastback. Here they are lined up for lap 1. You got Numbskull and Sam Hall on the front row, James Ironbeard and Scoop in the back row, kicking off the semifinals. Here we go. Numbskull out in front. Numbskull hits the hole shot. Sam scoots in. Oh, Sam spins. Numbskull spins on the landing. Both of those drivers challenge each other for first place while driving in reverse. 6.18 lap time. Man, that was fast, even going backwards. Look at the replay here. Numbskull hits the hole shot. Sam Hall gets into second, ends up spinning, going into the helipad turn. And then Numbskull spins a 180 on the landing of the jump. And then here comes Sam Hall just flooring that car in reverse, trying to get past Numbskull, but Numbskull blocking to take the win. Scoop comes in second, in third, James Ironbeard in fourth. Here are the point standings after 1 lap. Scoop moves up to the pole position, front left, and Numbskull over to the front right. Here they go, lap 2. Scoop is out in front, hits the hole shot. Numbskull gets into second place. Oh, Numbskull crashes on the jump. Scoop takes the win. Wow. I really thought Numbskull, 6.05, is it fast enough? It is not. Man, they're the fastest lap time, so that'll be the time we show it up. Any other time, if you're not faster than a 6.00, then you're not getting on the board. And if you're already on the board, you got to beat your previous time. Look at the replay here. Numbskull hits the... Oh, did he go off the retaining wall? He did. Comes down and crashes right next to Freddy's Fish and Chips. Drivers are back up to the top. Starting off lap 3. Numbskull, the only driver with a DNF so far in this first group. James Ironbeard now starting from the pole position. Here they go, lap 1. James gets out in front, hits the hole shot. Scoop moves into second. Here comes Scoop challenging James. And Scoop, unable to get past James, ends up doing a power slide across the finish line. Second lap, all 4 cars finish. Look at the replay. James Ironbeard hits the hole shot. Here comes Scoop right on his bumper. Look at those cars. You got Numbskull and Sam trying to get around Scoop. Scoop doing a great job blocking. Oh, look at Sam Hall trying to get around Numbskull underneath, but unable to win the fight for third. Numbskull takes third, Sam Hall in fourth. Fourth and final lap. Oh, all 4 drivers, only 3 points separate them. Any of these 2 drivers can move on. Who will it be? Sam Hall out in front, hits the hole. Anybody? Do y'all hear something? Oh, look at that. Oh, Sam and Numbskull. No. No, 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 no. Sisters of the Kaiju. I thought I heard something. Check out the replay. Sam Hall's out in front, and then Numbskull with a gorgeous underside pass that puts him door to door, heading around the helipad turn. But Numbskull blocking too hard ends up crashing all 4 cars in the helipad turn. While we clean up this mess, we're going to take a quick short break, so don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, that's right. The next tournament coming up, Race of the Rising Sun, which is a JDM manufactured tournament kicking off in 2 weeks on August 21st. You don't want to miss out. All right, we are back. All 4 cars and their drivers are back up to the top to reset the 4th lap of this first group. Man, 3 points. 3 points separate these drivers. Which 2 want it most? Here they go. Sam Hall out in front. Sam gets the whole shot, followed by Numbskull very closely. Sam crashes on the jump, giving the win to Numbskull. Sam Hall, all you had to do was finish and you'd be moving on to the finals. Look at the replay. Sam Hall's out in front. Great run, but then just takes the jump crooked, ends up crashing right there next to the safety fence. That is unfortunate. Here are the points. Oh, Scoop is advancing, but we have a tie between Numbskull and James Ironbeard. So those of fans that are a long-time watchers here at the Rim, you know what it is. It is time for a Southern Death match, which is the best 2 out of 3 between James in the Cougar and Numbskull in the Pontiac Firebird. While these cars are getting ready up at the top, we're going to review what just happened in this first group. Lap 1, Numbskull with the pole position hits the hole shot around Kickapoo. Sam squeaks in there in second place. Even though he spins around, Numbskull hits the jump, does a 180, looking back at Sam. Sam trying to get around, but unable to take it. And Numbskull gets the win in the first lap. Second lap, unfortunate happens to Numbskull as he crashes after the jump goes off of the retaining wall and lands right next to Freddy's Fish and Chips. Fortunately, he is okay. Then lap 3, James Ironbeard in that Cougar gets his shot in the pole position, gets the whole shot. Scoop in second, trying to block the other 2 drivers. Look at that. Scoop tries to pass him, unable to do so. A big fight going on for third place in the back. And all 4 cars finish lap 3. And then the Sisters of the Kaiju interfere with lap 4, causing a quad DNF. I thought we took care of him when all the Jaegers from the PPDC took care of all the Kaiju roaming around. And then lap 4, Sam had the win and ends up crashing on the jump because he took it at a weird angle. But here we go. Best 2 out of 3, 1 versus 1. Numbskull is going to be on the inside because he had the faster lap time in this group. James Ironbeard on the outside lane. Here we go. It's all about wins here. No points. Who wants it more? Numbskull gets the whole shot, but James right on his bumper. Can James catch him? Oh, James! Looked like he hit something. Numbskull takes the win with a 6.49 lap time. Let's check out the replay, see what happens to James. Oh, hits the light pole. Could not bring it back down on the track and ends up. Whoa, did Numbskull just do a 360 under gate 5 without even losing any speed? I think he did. Let's see a close-up of that. Look at that. Wow, that must be the fastest 360 I have ever seen. All right, here they go. Back up to the top. Now they're going to switch lanes. James Ironbeard on the inside lane, but he's down by a win. Numbskull moves to the outside lane. Can James tie it up here? Here they go, lap 2. James barely out in front, hits the whole shot, but here comes Numbskull. Numbskull taps him on his rear bumper. What was that all about? Man, what was that lap time? 6.10. James, check out the replay here. Oh, looks like, man, Numbskull just tapped that ass of James Ironbeard and gave him a boost to give him the win. I don't know if that was intentional or what. But look at this. James Ironbeard, they're going to a third lap, was faster by 0.4 of a second. So he gets inside lane advantage for lap 3. Who's going to win it here? Will it be the Mustang, or will not the Mustang, the Firebird or the Cougar? James hits the whole shot. Oh, he gets sideways. Numbskull trying to push him out of the way. Can James hold him off? And he does. James takes the win in the Southern Death Match. Where is Numbskull? Oh, gets sideways. You know what? He couldn't get around him, so he's going to get one of those tasty K-Babs. Look at the replay. James barely gets in front of Numbskull and Kickapoo, then gets sideways. You can see Numbskull just trying to push and do that pit maneuver to get James Ironbeard out of the way. But James miraculously is able to keep it straight and stay in front of Numbskull for the win. Numbskull knows it is done, so he's going to get one of those tasty kebabs. Here are the stats for Scoop in that Mustang and Ironbeard in that Cougar. First Cougar of 3 tonight is advancing to the finals with the Mustang Fastback. We're going to be back with our next group right after this quick short break. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, don't forget to pick up your commemorative Muscle Car Masters t-shirt or pint glass. We also have some we also have some other fun items like the new Sisters of the Kaiju t-shirt. Check it out. All right, we are back, kicking off the second group of the semis with Chief from Code 3 Motorsports in that gorgeous orange AMX. He's going to be going up against Halden Sung from PWC Racing, local Colorado boy in that blown Mercury Cougar. It's Mercury Cougar number 2 tonight. They'll be racing against Biscuit Brown. This is a favorite newcomer to the rim from Smooth Boy Racing in that AMC Gremlin. And last but certainly not least, Arlo from Arlo Racing in his Mercury Cougar known as Two-Face. That's right, coming in at 53 grams even. All right, here we go. Lap 1, you got Chief and Halden Sung on the front row, Arlo and Biscuit Brown starting in the back row. Lap 1, here we go, starting off this group. Here we go. Chief's getting a little edge out. He gets the whole shot, but here comes the... Oh, Chief rolls it. There goes the... Oh, Biscuit Brown crashes on the jump. Oh, and Halden Sung decides to join the party. Wow, I thought that was a triple DNF. But let's see what the replay shows. Looks like, yep, Chief rolls it under gate 3, and Halden Sung gets stuck behind it. And then Arlo makes it, but then Biscuit Brown taking that jump sideways ends up crashing. Halden Sung able to push around Chief and get a huge second place win to get 3 points. So the two Cougars are on the hunt, only ones on the board. Arlo now moves up to the pole position. Will he break another lap record? Let's see what happens here. Arlo hits the whole... Oh no! Arlo and Biscuit Brown roll. Biscuit Brown back on his wheels, but then he gets pushed off the track by Chief, and here comes Chief and Halden Sung to safely finish lap 2. That was crazy. I thought Arlo was going to break another lap record. Watch the replay. Arlo undercuts, and both he and Biscuit Brown roll coming out of Kickapoo Pass, and somehow, I don't know how he did it, Biscuit Brown is able to go from his roof back onto his wheels and keep going. I thought Biscuit Brown was going to pull it off. He tries to swing a 180, but then ends up running off the track, and Chief just gives him another nudge, and he ends up upside down right there at gate 4. You can see both cars right under those gates surrounding the helipad. Man, 2 laps down. Biscuit Brown now in the pole position. He needs a miracle. He needs to win the next 2 laps to stay in it. Let's see what he can do. Here we go. Biscuit Brown trying to fight off Arlo. Oh, look at him fighting. Arlo ends up coming out in first. Here comes Biscuit Brown. Oh, no. Arlo gets sideways, trying to stop the crowd, but Chief ain't having it, pushing him through. No. Oh, no. Arlo and Biscuit Brown, the only two cars to cross the finish. That means a DNF for Chief and Halden Sung. Look at this. Arlo gets out in front of Biscuit Brown, takes the lead away, hits the jump, but then gets sideways as they come around Kaiju's lair. I have never seen this kind of finish before here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. You think it's going to be a quad DNF, but Chief he's like, no, we're going to finish this lap, but maybe Chief should have pushed the cars. Hits them once, hits them twice, unlodges Arlo to get him rolling, but then Arlo hits the brakes and is able to stop the group and prevent Halden Sung and Chief from getting any points. Now, you might think Arlo's in it, but he's not. There can be some miraculous things going on tonight. Halden Sung in the pole position. What can he do here? Hits the whole shot, followed by Biscuit. Oh, wow! Halden Sung barely misses gate 3. How'd he do that? I don't know, but he misses gate 3 and takes the win, followed by Biscuit Brown and Chief. Where's Arlo? I don't know. Let's check out the replay. Watch Halden Sung. He goes up on the rail on the right side, and you think he's going to hit gate 3, and at the very last minute, turns it in sharp and misses gate 3. That was just amazing driving by Halden Sung. And then here comes the rest of the pack. You got Biscuit Brown trying to block Arlo. Arlo trying to get around, but unfortunately, Arlo gets pushed off in the Kaiju's lair by Biscuit Brown, who takes second. We got to see how the points shake up and come out of this one. Let's see. Here it is. Oh! Both Cougars moving on. Halden Sung and Arlo moving on to the final round. Here are the stats of these Cougars. That means 3 Cougars and a Mustang going to the finals. Oh man, oh man. Let's do a quick recap to see how these 2 Cougars are ending up going on to the final round. Lap 1. Here they come around. Chief rolls it on the backstretch. That's Dunsky's for him. And you think Halden Sung gets stuck behind him, but he actually doesn't. He actually is able to get around Chief to get those critical 3 points. Lap 2, Arlo and Biscuit Brown end up crashing on Kickapoo Pass. And again, Halden Sung doesn't have to win. He just needs to finish. And that's what happens. Here they go, lap 3. Man, I can't believe this happened. Arlo goes to block, and then here comes Chief trying to move the pack, but not enough momentum. Arlo then hits the brakes, and him and Biscuit Brown, the only ones to finish. That is the only DNF for Halden Sung in this group. Then Halden Sung gets his chance in the pole position for lap 4, and man, look at that. Barely misses gate 3. I thought he was a goner for sure. And then Biscuit Brown shoves Arlo off the track in Kaiju's lair to take second. Here are your 4 finalists. You got Scoop, James Ironbeard, Halden Sung, and Arlo. 3 Cougars and a Mustang. That is amazing. Oh, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. Head back up to the tower for a quick short break with final thoughts. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy semi-final round. Who would have thunk 3 Cougars and a Mustang are going to duke it out? Will the 3 Cougars team up on the Mustang, or is the Mustang going to be the underdog and take it all? Both Arlo and Scoop and James Ironbeard are fastest lap leader holders here at the rim. This is going to be one crazy finale. You don't want to miss it. Next Sunday night, be sure to hit that subscribe and that bell notification so you don't miss out for the finals. And also, right after the finals, 2 weeks from tonight, we are going to kick off the Race of the Rising Sun JDM tournament. We got some surprises in store for you there, so you don't want to miss out. I am Rubber Toe. It has been my pleasure to host tonight's race, and I just want to wish everyone to be safe and keep your wheels on the road.